Good evening. You are appearing for which interview?
Sir, I am appearing for PNB Credit Officer interview.
Excellent. Which date
Also
is?
for Federal Bank interview, sir.
Acha, both? Acha.
Yes, sir.
Federal Bank interview is on which date?
21st September.
Your, what is that? Your
PNB, sir.
PNB is on
19th.
19th. Okay. Now you would like to take for PNB or for Federal Bank? First.
Sir, PNB.
PNB. Good. Good. 1 minute. PNB means PNB. Just a minute. Okay. Your interview will be in Delhi on 19th.
Yes, sir.
Good. Now, can you please tell us about yourself?
Good afternoon, sir. My name is Devdatta Shantra. I have done my graduation in Hindi Honours under the University of Calcutta. I am born and brought up in Calcutta. And after that, I worked for 2 years, 10 months in Axis Bank Limited in the branch relationship officer role. Precisely, I was a cash handling officer for 1.5 years. After that, I wanted to pursue my higher education and hence went for pursuing MBA in Banking and Finance from Manipal Academy of Higher Education, Bangalore. I have completed my MBA in 15th May 2023 and am enthusiastic to join the Indian banking industry.
Manipal Academy, when you study, normally they will give employment, na?
Yes, sir.
Huh? Manipal Academy, when you study MBA, do they
Yes,
not
sir.
provide automatic employment immediately?
Sir, say they sometimes they give like placements, but not always. So this time the placement was holding for the same banks. Like I was again placed for Access only. So I wanted to take a little bit of time to appear for better opportunities and further because Access has given me a 6 months time to join back. So I can explore them.
Acha. Good. So you are already a bank employee having served. Which place did you serve?
So I served in Kolkata, Behala branch.
What was the nature of work you were doing?
So my job role, when I joined, it was called customer service officer. Later on, it came to be known as branch relationship officer. It was precisely a front desk job where we were to serve the customers to their basic needs for the customer queries, and also we were handled a portfolio of several customers, which we where we had to where we were called the relationship manager for the portfolio.
अच्छा जी, आप तो पंजाब नेशनल बैंक को जा रहे हैं जहां आपको अंग्रेजी को उतना 100% जरूरत नहीं है। आप चाहिए तो हिंदी में और बांग्ला में কথা বলতে পারি, বুঝতে পারেন?
হ্যাঁ স্যার, হ্যাঁ স্যার।
ঠিক है। সো বলুন আপনার অ্যাচিভমেন্টটা কি আছে in your Punjab National, sorry, in your Axis Bank? What is the achievement you have made?
So shall I speak in English or
No, I think
Hindi
you are really good in English. No, I won't say yours is bad, but I'm not sure whether Punjab National Bank people will like more of English. वो लोग को हिंदी में बहुत पसंद
हिंदी।
पड़ते हैं, इसलिए आप थोड़ा मिक्सअप करके बात कर लीजिएगा and be smiling like this always. You will be selected. So I know you have practical experience of handled hundreds of people in Axis Bank. That is why you are smiling. So that's really nice. It will be a good opportunity for you to get selected. I will come to credit questions later on. Now, this question is, what is your achievement? You talk in English. You are quite comfortable in English, I see.
Sir, speaking about my achievements in Axis Bank, the basic achievement is to contribute to the betterment of the branch, because long continued I was in a single branch. When I joined the branch, I was handled a portfolio of 254 customers, and the total portfolio CASA size was 2.59 crores. And when I left, the value was 3.83 crores. So that is the amount of CASA that I brought into that branch, that I feel as a nice achievement. Apart from that, I handled the cash counter single-handedly for 1.5 years. And also there were interbank deposits. And also during the COVID period, when the ATMs were also not functioning properly, I was the single cashier in it was a considerably good branch with 1,000 crore CASA balance. So it was a nice opportunity and a very good place to contribute. Apart from that, as I am appearing here for credit role, I would like to add a little bit of more achievement. Sir, in 2020, the West Bengal government came up with a student credit card scheme, which was basically a subsidized education loan scheme. So Axis Bank was also a participant bank in that. And I was at that time handling the entire student credit card section, which was collaborated with officials from the West Bengal government. And from Axis Bank Kolkata Circle, my branch had the highest number of sanctions. And in 1 month, the total sanction education loan amount was 87 lakhs, where none of single loan was more than a 4 lakh ticket. So this I
good.
felt
That is good. That's good. This is very good. You told about achievements. You told about numbers. You should speak numbers and tell them. You told it also, but it was roundabout. You are not telling the number first. You should tell the number, then elaborate. Otherwise, it was very good. You told nicely. Say you were regarding this credit card scheme. Are they repaying properly?
Sir, this
repayment will start after 3 or 4 years.
Yes, sir, after the completion of the course.
See,
Till then, it's the
normally education loan is given as education loan. Why are they giving it in the form of a Kisan? I mean, in the form of a credit card. First time I'm hearing. First time
they're not giving it in form of a credit card, sir. They're just calling it student credit card, because they're assigning a number to every student. It's like a registration number.
Acha. Then you you tell educational credit facilities for students of West Bengal, titled as students credit card. So I don't know. I don't think any bank will give a credit card, because students have no need for using credit card. Credit card is used for buying things every month and all. So that's right. Good. Thanks for clarification. Now, Deba Datta Santra. What is Deb Datta?
So the meaning? So Deb Datta means God gifted.
Oh, great. What's your father?
So my father is right now retired. He was a medical officer with the West Bengal government.
How many siblings you have?
So I have an elder sister. She is a practitioner dental surgeon. She is married to a software engineer.
She will remove all people's teeth and all. Excellent. Acha, what is your mother?
So my mother right now is a housewife post-COVID, but pre-COVID, she is by profession or by education. She too is a general physician. She was a practitioner physician. And post-COVID, it has ceased a little
bit. Why? Now she is not. She was affected by COVID?
No, sir. She was not affected. At the time of COVID, many of the doctors were, especially the ones who were practicing in private clinics, it was not very friendly or very
Oh, I
No,
could.
safe
No,
to do.
but I know I couldn't. But don't tell the negative points and all.
No, sir.
Usko mat
And she
boli.
also undergone a corneal replacement surgery. So post that, it's difficult for her to walk.
Corneal means eyesight.
Yes.
Very good. No, not good, but good. Yeah, good. How come you, a small child, how did you practice smiling like this quite often? I really appreciate. Not only 5 out of 10 children smile like you. And
So this was a
I
need when I was in the counter.
Acha, sorry, I wanted to correct you. While talking about your Axis Bank involvement, you were also laying more importance on cash. Please don't do too much importance on cash because you are now going for credit officer post. Understand? You are now going for credit officer post. So you should not highlight about your involvement in cash counter and all. That's a clerical job.
Yes.
Right. Now we are coming to credit. What is credit?
So credit by definition is lending when banks or financial institutions lend to individuals and non-individual entities for business or personal purposes. It all comes under credit.
Good. So should you please clarify why should a bank give credit? वो अपना घर में बैठ के क्यों नहीं रह सकते? वो सबको क्यों लोन देना पड़ेगा?
Sir, when it comes to bank, by definition, we call from the BR Act, according to Section 5 of Banking Regulation Act, we call banking. Banking is accepting deposits for the purpose of lending. So lending is the primary point from where banks get interest and hence pay back interest to their depositors.
Instead of telling interest income, you add it as banks get interest income. Actually, it is an income. Now, what are the other sources of income for our banks?
Sir, there is, apart from interest income, there is income from third-party products, which is commission income, and also investment income, where banks invest in markets.
Good. You told that, but I'm very happy. Good. What do you know about Punjab National Bank?
So Punjab National Bank is right now one of the biggest nationalized banks after merging with United Bank of India. So
No. The answer can be slightly better than what you told. You are struggling. Punjab National Bank is the second largest public sector bank after State Bank of India. Then other details, if you are not prepared, I will skip that now. You have to know these particulars. Not that this only is very much required, but these particulars are needed. You must have seen my material which I have given for Punjab Federal Bank. So likewise, these things we must know about Punjab National Bank. That is, what is the total business of the bank as on 30th June? What is the deposit? What is the advances? What is the net profit? What is the return on assets? What is the return on equity? What is the GNPA, NNPA percentage? What is the bank's net worth? What is the capital adequacy ratio? What is the bank's share price now? And what is the market capitalization? Yesterday, in our WhatsApp group, we have posted some details regarding this. Please go through that. One candidate was sharing information. Then what is the equity capital of this? But this alone is not sufficient for Punjab National Bank. Punjab National Bank is like an ocean. If you can I'm not to say less about Federal Bank. Federal Bank is my important customer. 600 people are with me. 600 people are with me. And Punjab National Bank, roughly around 80 to 90. Now, look, this is not the only thing you have to know. Maybe you have to go into the Punjab National Bank website and get to know more details so that you can answer the questions nicely. Very good. Now I am entering into a real credit. Please tell me, Debadota, what are the different credits Punjab National Bank is giving?
So different credits, like the different forms of loans.
Yeah.
So to classify very broadly, the two different types of credit are fund-based credit facility and non-fund-based credit facility. Within fund-based credit facility, there are retail loans and wholesale loans or non-retail loans. In retail loans, we have secured loans and unsecured loans. In secured loans, we have all that is with collateral, which includes housing loan, auto loan, LAP, loan against property, loan against shares, a loan against securities. In unsecured loans, in retail section, we have personal loan and educational loan. Apart from that,
sufficient. Please tell me, what do you understand? What do you think is the job of a credit officer?
So there are portions of like two different parts of the job of credit officer. The main thing is whom to lend and how much to lend. From the financial statements of a potential borrower, we will have to judge whether the person is eligible for getting the, and if he is eligible, for how much amount and for how much time is the eligibility.
Good. So now, supposing we take auto loans, please tell me what are the things you will be looking into before sanctioning auto loan?
Sir, as auto loan is a hypothecation loan, we will see two main parts. One is the financial credibility of the borrower, whether he or she is a salaried customer or a self-employed customer. If salaried, whether he is employed with the organization for like how many months. Usually we collect 3 months salary slip along with bank statement for 6 months, which shows credit of salary. And if he or she is a self-employed customer, we usually collect 3 years IT return, which shows that the person is credible to take the loan. Apart from that, very important thing is their credit rating, for which we usually refer to the CIBIL, the basic CIBIL score. And also the vehicle that is being bought need to be registered, like from a registered dealer if it is a new vehicle, and if it is a reselling, whether its previous tax is cleared or not, whether its RTO registration has any accident and like fatal and non-fatal accidents pending with it. So this is the very basic gross things that we check for an personal auto loan.
Yeah, after the sanction is made, you have to take the documentation and also get the vehicle registered in the name of the borrower with the name of bank as hypothecatee.
Yes, sir.
You are not able to use the proper term. The process of giving security is known as hypothecation. 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 आपने गलती किया था इसलिए तो बोल रहा हूँ. Hypothecation. And the person who is giving hypothecation is known as hypothecator. The person or the bank to whom the hypothecation is given is known as hypothecatee. Okay, no problem. Let's not confuse so much like this. You are MBA, बहुत बड़ा पढ़ लिया आपने. आप हमको बोलिए बैलेंस शीट का मतलब क्या है, बैलेंस शीट से हम लोग क्या लर्न कर सकते हैं, ये बैलेंस शीट एनालिसिस कब हम लोग करेंगे.
So balance sheet is the the final financial statement of an organization which shows its assets and liabilities, and we make the balance sheet analysis to know the financial condition of the company and whether it is whether it is safe to lend to the company, and that is the basic.
No, you are struggling. You are struggling. You are struggling. See, actually, if balance sheet is not a final statement. Balance sheet can be taken on any day. Say they have taken on 30th June, they are going to take on 30th September, then 31st December. And balance sheet is a statement of assets and liabilities of a company as on a particular date. And its analysis is done to determine the creditworthiness of the company and to decide about whether to lend money to the company or not. All other aspects are okay. Now, the next question that will come is that this silly question, but some candidates are not able to answer. Please tell me what are the items that will appear under the liability side of a balance sheet? What are the items that will appear under an asset side of a balance sheet?
So for any company?
Yeah, you can take it as any company or you can take it as a bank and talk. If they ask bank, you have to tell about bank. But now I am asking as a company.
Sir,
Suddenly what happened? Abhi tak it was going like Coromandel.
sir, when it's in respect to
Listen. Coromandel Express का अभी bird but fast चलता है. अभी क्या हो गया? Passenger हो गया. क्यों? डर गया आपने बैंक फॉर क्रेडिट क्वेश्चंस को उतना कंफर्टेबल नहीं, कोई बात नहीं, प्रैक्टिस कर लो. व्हाई डिड यू नॉट कम टू मी अर्लियर ऑल दीस डेज? आई हैव बीन सिटिंग हियर फॉर right from morning till evening talking to people chilla chilli karke. Were you present in some of my classes? No. Why? Boliye. Why were you not present? You joined our group only recently?
yes, sir.
Okay, then it's okay, fine. That is okay, fine. Now tell me, what are the items that will appear under the liability side or asset side? Yeah. In fact,
Sir, liabilities for a company, liability is that the company is liable to pay, which comes accounts payable, loans, and expenses. And the asset side, on the other hand, is the cash in hand, the fixtures and machineries like the fixed assets, and
see,
also accounts receivable.
See, actually, what you said is right. Liability side में क्या आएगा बताएं, और एक बार बताइए.
Sir, accounts payable, loans, and accounts payable, loans, and expenses. And asset side में accounts receivable, cash in hand, and fixed assets.
You have to do one more revision of balance sheet analysis because you are not remembering the important item. Liabilities में आपको capital आएगा.
Yes, sir.
Capital, profits, reserves, ये सब आएगा. Long term liabilities आएगा. Short term liabilities from banks and others आएगा. Or other sundry payable amount will be coming. Under the asset side, you will have fixed assets like land, building, machinery, then followed by current assets in the form of stocks, in the form of receivables, deposits with banks, and other sundry debtors. Sundry creditors is what we have to pay to our suppliers. Sundry debtors are what we have to receive from our customers. See, this is the question they have asked yesterday. How did you analyze balance sheet? Very important question. Next question is, what is working capital? Boliye. Have you gone through the questions, 26 pages, credit officer questions I have given? Are you aware of that or not?
Sir, I have started to go through, but I have not completed it.
Acha, working, which date is your interview? 19th?
19th.
Acha, you have to answer questions on what is working capital, or role of working capital in business. Then what is cash credit? ये सब answer कर सकते हैं?
Sir, I can try to answer it.
Yeah, cash credit बताइए.
So cash credit is a form of loan, which is a form of a working capital loan, which is given to meet the day-to-day expenses of a running business, mainly in case of manufacturing businesses. It is given in respect to
actually you should tell it's a working capital limit facility given on the security of goods, finished goods or goods in process. That is what is known as cash credit. It can be given as open cash credit, where the custody lies in the hands of the customer. It can be given as key cash credit, where the custody lies in the hands of banker. You will be selected. You will be selected because, one, you have a very rich exposure in Axis Bank. Your first 50% of the interview, 60% of interview was, I will rate it as 9.5 out of 10. And after the second part of it, I will rate it as 8 or 8.5 out of 10. You need to study something more and develop your confidence to speak about the subject with which you are not having you are not in touch with it. आप तो रोज पढ़ते नहीं है बैलेंस शीट का बारे में, इसलिए उसको पढ़ लीजिए, प्रिपेयर कर दीजिए. उसका बाद में पंजाब नेशनल बैंक का बारे में थ्रू कर दीजिए. अभी करंट अफेयर न्यूज में कुछ बताइए. G20 में which country was added along with the G20?
सर करंट अफेयर्स प्रिपेयर नहीं किए सर अभी तक कुछ भी.
बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. आप तो पहले तारीख से अभी तक और आगे तक पूरा पढ़ लीजिए, प्रिपेयर करके आ जाइए. I have selected you, but इधर में बीच में कुछ गड़बड़ हो गया. ये गड़बड़ को अवॉइड करके प्रिपेयर करके जाइएगा. You will be able to answer the questions nicely. See, look, these are the questions they are asking. It is given, na? I have credit this thing. It is given to you. If you are not having, please ask me. I will send it to you. Please prepare. You will do well. I have a lot of hopes on you, because first time candidate came with confidence and was smiling. But I said, till the end it should come. In the end, you should not, sir, you have tortured me. You have asked very tough question. ऐसा नहीं बोलना चाहिए. I wish you succeed. Please, please, please. For my sake, you study still more deeply. Go with confidence and get success. Okay? I have hope in you. Which part of Kolkata are you living? City? Which? I know Taliganj, Ballyganj. That is only I know. Which part?
Sir, it's very near to Taliganj. It's like the opposite side of the Taliganj metro.
What is the name of the place?
Sir, Behala.
Behala. Behala and all, I have never moved. I was staying in Southern Avenue. Ballyganj branch was there near my house. इसका नाम क्या? Southern Avenue, something like that.
Southern Avenue.
Southern Avenue. I was staying in a house. I was a bachelor. In fact, in those days, some Tamilians. They offered one room for me and another boy. We were staying there. I'm talking about 1975.
So that was a very bad time to stay in Calcutta, sir. It
No,
was
no,
very unrest.
no, no,
And
no. 78,
1978 was 1975.
75 में तो unrest नहीं था. 75 में it was a very comfortable living. I remember every day morning I used to get up, go and have tea from the chai wala. He will give excellent tea. In those days itself, it was 3 rupees. The total take-home pay itself is around 600 rupees or so. And it used to be 3 rupees. Very interesting. And we used to see every week movies in Mekala Theatre. There used to be a theatre known as Mekala Theatre near that place. That's our schedule. Best wishes. I wish you read a lot, prepare, go, succeed. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Any other questions you have?
Sir, I will like prepare and come. If I have doubts, I'll get back to you, sir. About the balance sheet thing, I'll come back, sir.
Yeah, no problem. You ask doubts in what is that, our
Group, sir.
group also. I can clarify there. No problem. Thank you. And regarding Federal Bank, you can take it afterwards. After the, yeah, that's what it is. Normally I do only one, but for you, okay, because you are appearing for both. No problem. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
But I wanted to rate you 9.5, but now I am rating you 8.5. Correct?
Sir.
Best.
Sir, I'll try and take it to 9.5, sir.
Excellent. Best wishes. God bless you.
Thank you, sir.